G'day Jimmy, how are you today?
Good mate, how are you?
Welcome to Monday and welcome to a brand new news blast for the month of June. And we welcome a new sponsor, Jimmy.
We do, so Universal Flooring Extra down there at Yalla.
That was my bit.
Oh, sorry.
Universal Flooring Extra at Yalla.
Yeah.
And Ben and Lisa Wunsch.
Yeah.
Welcome to the News Blast sponsorship.
Yep.
And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to see our News Blast daily without having to remember to go back. If you're enjoying it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so what can I do? Are you going to have something in the description?
For Universal Flooring Extra, yeah. So hit the bit.ly link below. You can take a look at Universal Flooring Extra's range, along with getting in contact with them on their page as well. So
if you're up for new flooring, give them a call.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're going to do with the News Blast, we're going to talk Women's World Cup, and that's going to be pretty much the talk of the town for the next 30-something days or whatever it is. So, yeah, let's talk Women's World Cup, Jimmy.
Okay.
How many days to go?
So we've got 4 days to go, the Women's World Cup.
4 days?
Well, it kicks off on Friday, France time, but Saturday, Australia time. So I'd say it's 5 days if you're including today. So the first game of the Women's World Cup is the home nation France taking on Korea Republic. Obviously, coverage is on Optus Sport, which starts Saturday 4 a.m, the 8th of June. The Matildas, they sit in Group C along with Brazil, Italy and Jamaica, with Australia taking on Italy at 9 p.m. on Sunday night.
Just a bit of a little bit of background about Jamaica. They're actually trying to still raise funds to get here. And to get the hotels and stuff. So it's a little bit of a story there about Jamaica, which is unfortunate. But yeah, shout out to them.
Interesting. Okay, well, the Matildas, they went down 3-0 to the Netherlands yesterday with Tamika Yallop commenting. Or is it Tamika Butt as well? Like, she was formerly known as Tamika Butt? Is that right?
But
Tamika Yallop, yeah. Okay, so we kept pretty good possession. Maybe we need to be a little more clinical in the final third, myself included. So there are a couple of things that we will work on. There are always negatives and positives that you can take from a game, but as I said, tidying up a few set pieces, and I think we'll be more control. We'll have more control. Before
you flick through and go to the next part of that, a couple of interesting points about that game. Obviously, the Netherlands are the European champions, so it was a game that was always going to be an interesting match in front of a full stadium too, which was great to see. There were lots of colour, the orange of the Dutch. So I don't think you can read too much into that. Probably a little bit of disappointment. A couple of opportunities. Sam Kerr's goal, was it offside? Probably not. I don't think so.
I think it was. I looked at it. Yeah, I looked at it. She was a bit offside.
Anyway, I think the main thing is they go into Sunday's match against Italy with confidence, and we'll see what happens from there. The disappointing thing last week was the timing of. It was disappointing, but also good that the whole saga of Valen Stajic has been finally put to rest with a formal apology from the FFA, saying that he was unfairly dismissed, basically. So I believe there's a six-figure.
It's atrocious.
Figure payout coming for him.
Yeah.
It doesn't fix
the damage is done.
The damage is done.
Yeah.
Our Matildas campaign, it has to have some sort of effect. Let's hope now that that's been put to bed, it actually has a positive effect on the team going forward. So shout out to Staj, shout out to also his assistant, Naz, who we know fondly. Continue the great work at the Mariners, and it's just a shame that you're not there at the World Cup with this team, but all the support now obviously is behind the current team.
Okay, all right. Cool.
All right, let's go over to local football.
Yes.
And isn't it fantastic, Jimmy?
Mate.
You're not going to do this one because you were too lazy to come out.
I wasn't too...
Right? He didn't come out. He stayed at home. Wollongong Wolves 4, Apia 0. A shout out to everyone concerned. A fantastic night. Big shout out to the Pearl who took me into the corporate area. I appreciate the support, Pearl. And we had a great night. It was 0-0 at half time. Pretty much spent the first half chatting to everyone that I hadn't seen for a long time, and hugs around the whole place. Me and the Pearl went over to the Wolf Den in the second half.
Yeah.
You can still hear my voice is a bit hoarse from it. A fantastic night. It was really enjoyable, and a big shout out to the Wolves and everyone concerned for allowing not only all the kids that were there representing the junior club, but also the supporters. So a lot of the supporters and that went into the sheds after full time. The sheds were absolutely chockers, but it was great to get in there and show the emotion. First of all the kids. It was a really special night. 4-0. A Carter's goal in the opening was a cracker. Mm-hmm. We're going to show those goal highlights now. Lockie Scott and double from TJ. What a player. Unbelievable. 6 points lead now at the top of the table. The Wollongong Wolves are on fire.
Yes. Okay. All right. Over to women's NPL now. The Illawarra Stingrays, they drew 1-1 with NWS Koalas FC. Kalia Hogg for the Rays getting the goal, and the Stingrays are now equal fourth with Blacktown Spartans.
Is that all you got to say about it?
What do you want to add to it?
Did you see the goal?
No.
Here's the goal. It was a cracker. Cracking free kick from Kalia Hogg.
Nice.
A shout out to the ground announcer. Anyway, IPL. Plenty of upsets on the weekend and interesting results. Conno won. Port Kembla won. I think it was a 88th minute goal for Port Kembla to steal the draw. Conno almost won it at the very end as well.
Okay.
So a game of goalkeeping saves, I believe. Wollongong United won. Wollongong Olympic 2. That game was televised. It was great to see. Great commentary from Cal, who it was really good to see that I could just sit there wherever I was and just flick on and actually watch parts of the game. Couldn't watch the whole thing, but you can always go back and watch the whole thing if you're interested. And the Sharkies, you tipped this one in the podcast, Jimmy.
I did. So the Sharkies 2-1
He really didn't think the Sharkies would win. He just went against the rest of us, but it's all good. Cringilla Lions with their first win of the season.
Yeah, so Cringilla, they ran out 4-2 winners over South Coast United at Crean Park. Corrimal Rangers 5-0 over Fernhill at their Memorial Park. And the Albion Park White Eagles went down 1-0 to Bullite down there at Terry Reserve. Correct.
Your Berkeley Sports went down to Shell Cove, so that was the relegation battle. Looks like you're in trouble there, Jimmy.
Yep.
3-0 to Shell Cove. Oak Flats Falcons 3, University 2. A good win for the Falcons at home. Truckatra, Warilla Wanderers 3 have defeated Kiama Quarriers 2.
Yep, Bellambi, they've continued their amazing run and put some distance at the top of the table, running out 2-1 winners over Helensburgh. Balgownie Rangers, they ran out 2-1 winners over Thirroul Thunder at Thomas Gibson Park. And the Unanderra Hearts ran out 2-0 winners over Picton Rangers at Unanderra Oval.
All right, like we said last Wednesday, the women's first grade, Division 1, University 2, Albion Park 2. I believe the Kiama Quarriers got over the win over Balgownie Rangers. Not sure of the score, but I know for a fact that Kiama won that game. The Thirroul had 3-1 victory over Fernhill, which was a good result for Thirroul, and of course Woonona had the bye.
Yep, okay. All right, over to international news. UEFA Champions League. Liverpool, they've won a trophy. They've gone 6. So they won 2-0 against Tottenham Hotspur. It's been branded the worst UEFA Champions League final in history.
All right.
By some, apparently.
From Tottenham supporters?
Must be. Jesse put that one in.
Yeah.
So Liverpool will be looking to spend a whopping 175 million Australian dollars in prize money to develop and strengthen their squad.
Look, just on that, I know one of the boys from Albion Park White Eagles flew over for the match, and to his disappointment, I think he spent some ridiculous amount on a ticket, and apparently it was up to 10,000 tickets that were doubled up.
Wow.
And sold on the black market. So for those people who unfortunately travelled over to Madrid and were unable to get in, Scott from the under-23s was one of them. Lost a lot of money on that, and had to watch it outside. Apparently there was like 60,000 people outside the stadium watching, and there was up to 10,000 that were disappointed with their double tickets. So something's got to be done. It's pretty disappointing to know that a lot of people have used up all their savings to try and get to a game once in a lifetime and then end up like that. So a shout out to him.
Okay. All right, over to League 1 relegation playoffs. Dijon FCO have remained in the League 1 Division 1, so they beat Lens 3-1. Lens, sorry.
RC Lens. Yeah, okay, they stay in Division 2.
Yes.
All right, France have beaten Bolivia in a 2-0 clash. This is international news with Lamar and Griezmann scoring in the game. Mbappe hopped off at half-time after a gruelling challenge. So there's actually plenty of international action around.
According to Fox Sports, Mile Jedinak has been released from Aston Villa before being able to play in the Premier League after winning promotion against Derby County. Links have tied him down to Macarthur FC back in the A-League, but nothing has been confirmed just yet. The former Socceroo has played over 70 matches for Villa in 3 seasons.
One footballer has reported that PSG star Neymar is denying rape allegations after details emerged from an incident in the French capital on May 15. Neymar told fans on his personal Instagram account, it's a heavy word, something very strong, but it is what it is happening at the moment. I was taken by surprise. It was bad and sad to hear that. Anyone who knows me, my character, my nature, knows I would never do anything like that. I was exposed to this, and I'm here to face the situation because any news with my name causes a lot of noise and everyone keeps wanting me to answer. Disappointing to hear that those sort of news stories pop out, but unfortunate. All right, Jimmy.
Okay. Yep.
There were talk around Albion Park yesterday. There was a couple of lads that were interested in our jumpers and pullovers and the hoodies. So the Jocker uniforms are available for you to purchase. Just head to our merch link down there in the description below.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it for the News Blast today. A huge thank you to Universal Flooring Extra. Be sure to hit the bit.ly link below if you want more details on their flooring options down there for Ben and Lisa Lunch.
Cool. All right. See you tomorrow. Go to Matilda's and let's talk Women's World Cup for the next 30-something days. Looking forward to it, Jimmy.
Okay. We'll catch you tomorrow. Ciao.
Don't forget to hit our subscribe button on all our social media and our YouTube channel where you can find awesome content from interviews, behind-the-scenes footage and much more.
New flooring today, guys?
Do you do flooring?
Well, you are in Universal Flooring Extra Yalla, and we create a fabulous flooring experience.
I'm a tumbleweed. Peter Garrett.
Keep it on the floor, mate.
Make sure you keep it on the floor.
Keep it out of the shop.
Round 15.
Are those guys gone yet?
What guys?
This has been a Podular Media production. This has been a Podular Media production.